Hey girl. Oh my beautiful Aquarius, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and today I'm going to be doing your weekly general reading this week. I also do your weekly love reading Aquarius, which is between you and your soulmate, you and them reading, right, which I'll leave a link to over here for you to check out. But when it comes to any of my readings, Aquarius, be sure to rely on your intuition because put it in perspective, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you, Aquarius. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the cards that resonate and leave what doesn't because I promise you, Aquarius, I'm not going to be offended by it. If you find some cards that resonate with you, though, be sure to let me know in the comments below which cards do, because that's how I keep up with you, Aquarius, is through the comments. I love hearing y'all's aha moments that you have with the cards, and I'll just give you a quick cameo, which none of the other air signs got, Aquarius. A quick hello from my tulip. But, yeah. I don't even know where I was with my usual spiel. But Aquarius, let me know what cards resonate with you. Also be sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you do enjoy my readings or you just think my cat's cute or I'm cute. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna ask which way, right? But it does help out my channel a lot, Aquarius, and I always am super appreciative when you take the time to do that for me. And then finally, this reading is just here to give you some perspective, Aquarius. I'm not here to make a decision in your life. I'm here to just hopefully give you some food for thought, something for you to think about as you go throughout your week. But with all that being said now, Aquarius, sloppily as I ever am, let's get into your overall energy now for this week. We have for you, wow. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles coming in. I love it when these cards come together because this is like, I see the Nine of Pentacles as a lesser version or just like a less severe energy, or potent, we'll say, energy to the Queen of Pentacles, Aquarius. I feel like I called you Gemini earlier and I'm sorry if I did, Aquarius, but let's break this down. What do I even mean by that, Aquarius? I see the Queen of Pentacles as an individual who is really good at sustaining themselves, finding their own happiness, whatever it is that they're craving, right? So whether it's finances, right? They can get their finances covered. Usually this is a card of like heavy self-employment energy, Aquarius. So maybe if you have been thinking about doing like a little bit of a side hustle, investing even, Aquarius, this would be a really good week to do that. Usually whenever you just see the Queen of Pentacles, it's just like, okay, yeah. And it also is the card of like self-care, thinking about yourself, putting yourself first, Aquarius. But also with this Nine of Pentacles, Aquarius, it's the same thing. It's more of like the actively like just doing what makes sense to you. So let's just, I can't help but feel like I need to use the example of artwork, Aquarius. Maybe like you do crystal carvings, right? You do crystal carvings, you carve different animals, you carve owls and stuff like that. You could charge, you know, $200, right? You can never charge, I mean, I guess you could, but I don't think it would sell. $200 for them. But instead you decide to sell them for $25, Aquarius. You do this because you have a passion for doing this. You want to be able to provide people with different crystalled animals and stuff like that. You just enjoy doing it. And so you just charge what you feel like, you know, whatever, just for like the materials or something like that, Aquarius. So I use this example, Aquarius, just in the sense that your path may not be like the most profitable, right, in terms of like financial gain, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't continue doing it if it's making you happy. A lot of people feel the need as if they need to, the only way that they can have happiness or like be proud of something is if it's actually financially adding to their life or, you know, giving you, unless it's like that, those things of like marriage, kids, or helping you financially, it's kind of like a bust, right? People kind of have lost the idea of just doing hobbies that feel good to them or doing things just for the pure self-expression and just the joy of it. And so I just can't help but feel like to give that kind of heads up as well, Aquarius. But take that as you will. I'm just babbling away, right? We have the Hermit card coming in for you. So definitely Aquarius, and this definitely does make sense for you, I feel. I definitely feel like this is a week, maybe even last week, Aquarius, you have been a little bit hermited. You have been a little bit introspective. which is not a bad thing, Aquarius, but it is something that I mean, as a friend, I am identifying this, Aquarius, as I'm seeing kind of a little bit concerned in the sense of, you're a little bit too to yourself. You're a little bit too, I don't want to say closed off. King of Cups is the back of the deck for this. I don't want to say you're closed off, Aquarius. But it just feels like you haven't let anyone in for a while. You haven't let new energy in, maybe even current energies. It feels like you've just been by yourself for a little bit. And I'm gonna be like that person that like waltzes into your room, Aquarius, and just like pulls open the blinds, takes away the blackout curtains and brings some sunshine in, and I can be that annoying person and be like, rise and shine, right? I feel like you kind of need that. But maybe you don't. I mean, I'm not gonna bust into your house yet. Just promise me, Aquarius, that you don't sit in this hermit energy for too much longer. You also have the Four of Wands, Aquarius. So this is like a card, like a lot of readers will see this, a lot of people just in general will see this card as like the marriage card, and I guess it kind of is, right? But I also see, I mean, it's the 1111 card, right? But I also see this as like a portal, like going in, like you kind of have it in the bag already, you just need to walk through with something. But it just feels like you are just too... You know what? I'm not going to say anything else on that. I'm going to wait until I pull some clarifiers before I get too presumptuous. But, you also have the Strength card, so I take it back. I'm actually going to run my mouth now, Aquarius. Strength card, I always say, if you're not new to my readings, I see this as the shadow work card. I see this as someone that's having to go within to work things out with themselves, to work out some traumas, figure out what makes them tick, what's upsetting them, right? So it's almost like a situation of where it's like, you have some really good stuff going on in your life, Aquarius, and maybe even you right now are in this place of being like, you've had moments where you're just like, why am I depressed? Why am I upset? Why am I feeling anxious? I have nothing to feel anxious about. But you're still like in this place of where it's just like you still want to, I don't know. It just feels like a heavy week for just no specific reason for you, Gemini. Or, yeah, there we go. I keep on in my head, felt bad about feeling like I call you Gemini, Aquarius, and then I finally said Gemini. I'm sorry. But it feels like, Aquarius, like, yeah, you kind of just got, I mean, don't shoot the messenger. It just kind of feels like some of you Aquarius is kind of like got comfortable with not really forward movement, or comfortable with where you're at. So let's look at some tarot cards now. I also just want to say, whenever I see this, this is like shadow work card, right? But you're taking good at, like, none of this is bad. And I feel like that last part, Aquarius, kind of, felt as if I was chastising you, but I really wasn't. Hanged Man comes in as the back of the deck energy though. So definitely some type of outside, I kind of can't help but feel like something is going to get you out of this hermit energy, Aquarius. Something kind of gets you out of that shell and forces you to have like a change of perspective and make you finally realize me like, okay, I need to like continue going forward. But let's get into these clarifiers now. I've been talking so much, Aquarius. Let's get into the Hermit card. Figure out why that's here. So Hermit card follows you in this, right? Hermit card, Six of Swords. This lets me know why. Oh, okay, honey. Six of Cups as well. Okay, Aquarius, honey. Some of y'all just recently got over a breakup. Some of y'all just recently moved on from something. With the Six of Swords energy, I definitely feel like there's some hesitation. You really didn't want to. That's kind of like that energy, Aquarius, of saying goodbye to somebody and then constantly like looking back, making sure that they're still there. And that's what the Six of Cups is for. It lets me know like you didn't want to walk away from something, and that's what is causing you to hermit, kind of close yourself off a little bit. Now, I remember from some of your readings back, Aquarius, you have been in this state of where you were dealing with the chaos for a while, really good, Aquarius, and you were just like you were in the zone. King of Cups definitely came in for you then as well. Like you haven't for a while, like really like openly expressed your emotions and really let things out, Aquarius. But now it's letting me know like something kind of like you had to move on from something, you had to walk away from something, and that's what's having you in this hermit mode. And so, yeah, what can we do, Aquarius? Let me know. What can we do to get you out of this hermit mode? Because I feel like once you get out of the stuck phase, because I'm going to just say it's stuck. a little bit now. It feels like maybe initially you just like parked here and you're just like, oh, I'll just rest here. But then you got a little bit too comfortable. That 15-minute break turned into an hour break. That only for the weekend turned into a month-long thing. It's now February, honey. Like, I thought we were going to get our life together this new year, right? So I'm going to say on that. That's all I'm going to say on that. Four of Wands. The cards that we have for this, 9 of Wands comes out for you, 10 of Wands comes out for you, and the 4 of Cups comes out for you. So this makes sense. This is 4 of Cups. This right here is already what I was saying and confirming to me what I was saying before. Aquarius, in that you may have just been in this energy where it's just like, you have like good, or at least not bad things actively happening into your life. Maybe you just have like the general, sorry, whenever I get really going, I just like keep in a lot of air and I end up like having burps randomly throughout it, Aquarius. I'm sorry. But with this 4 of Cups, Aquarius, it lets me know of where it's just like nothing really maybe is directly bad happening to you, but you kind of just are in this place of where it's just like you can't help but maybe like focus on like whatever it is that you had to walk away from, right? You can't help but focus on like that baggage, things that are weighing you down. But this 9 of Wands comes in again of where it's talking more so about an individual who it's like, it more so like references that first row, Aquarius, and that like whatever you had to walk away from that you didn't really want to walk away from, it built some character in you, but you haven't liked it. You didn't like that you had to make a decision in moving on from something. And so that's maybe like the energy that you were stuck in. We're going to look at the Strength card clarifiers now, which I pulled. Again, these cards follow for you, which is the Strength card coming in twice now. So we had the Strength card come in with the Strength card as a clarifier, and we had the Hermit card come in for the Hermit clarifier. Ace of Cups as well with the 9 of Swords. So Aquarius, definitely lets me know this is a lesson that you need to overcome. This lets me know this has been a recurring cycle for some of you Aquariuses, and you need to really catch yourself out of this. You need to like cut it out, really. 9 of Swords lets me know of like this cycle in your head. For some of you Aquariuses, you've been self-sabotaging a little bit. Maybe this energy, and this is the thing, Aquarius, I'm trying really hard not to come off as dismissal towards this Hermit energy, because I get it, honey. I get it I mean, even in this reading, Aquarius, I'm going to be transparent right now. I'm a day late with this reading because like I like to be in that Hermit energy as well, because whenever I'm going through some type of emotional stuff, even if it's just stressful and it's heavy on me, I will shut down. I will be the Hermit as well, Aquarius, but you have to make the conscious effort of knowing when you're becoming that Hermit and already have an exit plan when you go into that introvertedness. Does that make sense, Aquarius? I'm really not shaming you for your feelings. I get it entirely. It's how I am. But let's not be stuck in this anymore. Let's move on from it, you know. Like, let's go back into this Ace of Cups happiness of where you're able to feel fulfilled, because it just seems like you're stopping yourself from like your own thing. I don't know. I need to cut this reading because Aquarius, I can see I'm starting to like, Aquarius, we're gonna square up here in the name of love for you. I just feel like you need to be shaken up a little bit. I need to like, I feel like someone needs to go into your room and move the blackout curtains and just be like, let's wash up this face, let's put on some lotion, and let's go outside for a little bit, have a walk. Something I just want to also just say again, Aquarius, is open up a little bit more. Let people in. But yeah, that's the reading that I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this was of resonance in some type of way. If it was, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe, and then also share my videos with a friend if you think they might be into my readings. But until next time, Aquarius, I love you so much.